Hi there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Dorothy Isso, and I am from Dr. D underscore PhD. Please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below so that you are the first to know when I upload videos on a Monday, Wednesday, and on a Friday. Our next guest is Taryn Prince. Now, have you ever heard about the expression that dynamite comes in small packages? Then you have to stay tuned because that is exactly what you are going to see today. Taryn is a person living with a condition, but she doesn't let that deter her from achieving her goals and from getting what she wants out of life. I'm going to leave it over to Taryn, who is an honors student as well as an intern at a huge company in Cape Town, to tell us all about herself. Enjoy. Hi, Taryn, and welcome to my channel.
Hi, Dr. Isa. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Taryn, I met you in 2012 when I was teaching at Vista Nova, and I saw this vibrant little person, feisty, knowing what she wants, and not allowing anybody to bully her. And that really stood out for me, and I admired you so much for your courage and tenacity. And it's no secret that you are differently able, like I would call it. What exactly is the medical condition called?
Okay, so I was born with a condition called osteogenesis imperfecta. So, in layman's terms, it's basically brittle bones. So, my bones are extremely dense, and I probably have little to no calcium in it. So, from a very young age, I was aware of the state I was in, and I was content with it. And I obviously couldn't engage with kids my age growing up in certain physical activities because the moment I would perhaps knock my arm or leg, it would bruise and then eventually fracture. So basically, that is how intense this condition is. But I've managed to control it, and also from my teen years onwards, I was very precautious of what I could do and could not do, and I've I've been happy ever since and really just content and grateful that I can still live, speak, write and read and do anything else a normal person could do, but just not as physical in any sense.
That's absolutely awesome. Have you always been at a school for learners with special educational needs?
Yes, I have been since the age of 5. I've attended Astro School, which is a special needs school in Montana, Cape Town, and I've attended preschool there ever since, up until the age of 10. And it's a very lovely school, and I've learned so much from the kids growing up there. I mean, from the age of 5, engaging with children who are basically the same as you. So there was no way I ever thought I was left out or felt like I was out of my comfort zone in any way. And obviously I couldn't attend a mainstream creche or anything. So for my doctors to get me into Astro School at the age of 5 was a bonus because I obviously attended Red Cross School, hospital, which caters for kids with disabilities from a young age. And I've attended 3 special needs schools because I've had to alternate between Astra and ERAS because of transport issues. And then I've started at ERAS in 2008 up until say 2011. And then 2012, I started at Vista Nova School, which is also a very good school, and that is where I matriculated in 2015.
Okay, so I have known you to be an intelligent, well-rounded lady who knows exactly what she wants out of life. But I also know how people with disabilities are labeled. It's almost as if people think that there's something intellectually wrong with you. Did you experience any of these, and how did you cope with that growing up?
Yeah, obviously, people start labeling you from, I mean, you get the sense that you are different because people start labeling you with certain things that you're not familiar with. And then you know, as you get, I was lucky enough to obviously attend special needs schools where these things were a norm. I mean, kids would pick on each other's disabilities, and it was a fun thing because we were the same, you know, no one stood out from anyone else. And
Yeah.
that really got me in my comfort zone and within accepting who I am. And for me, and then you would get home, and then you obviously you're different from everyone else, and then you interact differently with the kids, maybe in the road or whatever. But honestly, the schools I've attended, it was amazing. I mean, that is where I really got to build my character, and also how to adapt to people not accepting and people accepting. And then, so for me, it was always just the in between split. It's almost like I got this split personality type of thing where you have to accommodate people who now don't understand, who won't understand, you know. And
Yeah.
then it's difficult for you to live like that because I mean you've accepted who you are, and some people just can't. They just can't get over the fact that you're someone with a disability that is also intellectually capable of doing anything a normal person does, even if not more, you know. But you know, as you age, you forget about these things, and things just don't bother you anymore, you know. And I've really got the gist of how to handle certain things, you know. So I don't brush it off even anymore. It doesn't even phase me, you know, the labeling, you know, and stuff. And also you realize that some people obviously aren't educated enough on the notion of disability, and also sometimes it's just about being accommodating, you know. You do unto others as you want done unto yourself. So for me, if I wasn't well educated on something, I would want to know, I would want that person to tell me, this is how you do this, this is how you can help me. So if I can do that for someone and they make my life a bit better, I mean that's how I've been doing things. So for me, the labeling and things, it's not, it doesn't even phase me anymore.
Yeah, and I think that answers most of my questions actually, because people want to accommodate you, but like you said, they're not educated on, how to treat you and how to relate to you. So I think there are some positives that you can get out of out of your condition. Did you get any preferential treatment from teachers?
Honestly, I would say preferential treatment, but you know, obviously people there's a level of sensitivity, and
Yeah.
as you realize that it increases and it increases, and sometimes you don't always want it, but I mean that's just how people are. And I've gotten used to it, even within the space I find myself now working, and that I I always don't like it that people are too sensitive. But back at school, um, I don't, I can't really recall, gosh, because like I said, they obviously tried to treat everyone the same because it was um able-bodied and differently able-bodied students.
Yes.
So there was, I think, I felt, looking back now, I feel more sorry for teachers because how do you balance? I mean, you know, engaging with a disabled student and then uh, a normal able-bodied student, you know. And I mean, I sympathize with the teachers, especially you guys who work with special needs kids, and also it's really, you guys are amazing, and I can't imagine life without um the courage you guys have given us, even the resilience, and how everything just flew normally. I mean, we just literally hung onto every word you guys said, And also, it still amazes me how accommodating special needs schools are. I mean, if I look at how mainstream schools are and the teachers I've gotten to know at mainstream schools, it's not even half of what special needs educators do for students with disabilities and intellectual disabilities. So I am truly grateful for the love and the passion you guys have for teaching students with disabilities. And I honestly, when parents approach me for advice on the kids who perhaps have ADHD or ADD, I always recommend the schools that I've attended because you can't go wrong with
Yeah.
any of the schools I've attended in the past.
Yeah, and I think for teachers on the other hand, it is that we draw our strength from our students, from your tenacity, from your resilience, and from your attitude. I mean, we just had the most amazing students at Vista Nova. So yeah, hats off to you as well. So there's a boy, a girl out there with the same condition as you, or with any other condition. What would you tell them, Taryn?
Honestly, I would say love yourself. Get into that space where you're comfortable with who you are. You know, it's like for me, there was a period where I took a gap year in 2015 and I was literally on my own at home, just thinking about what I've been through. And I think that whole entire year just got me to the point where I am today. Because the following year, I started at university at the University of the Western Cape in 2016. And for me to be at peace for a whole year, 2015, I mean, that really built me. I made sure that, I was emotionally strong, intellectually strong, and also physically strong because I was also recovering from an op that I had at the end of 2014. So, I mean, just getting used to who you are, you are no different. It's how you perceive yourself, it's how you can interact. It's all the things that I think we already know. If you have when you have a physical condition, you know that this is what you do, this is how you engage, but sometimes people, they get overwhelmed with certain things. So what I would say is that love yourself, accept who you are, and make use of the skills, the abilities that you have. For me, I obviously can't do anything physical or jog or run, but I've managed to get membership at Virgin Active and
Wow,
also
awesome.
do what I can. I obviously can't go on a treadmill or whatever, but I honestly make use of the equipment that I can. I'm not gonna sit and sulk at home and be like, oh, I can't do this, I can't run, I can't jog, or I can't climb a mountain or whatever. But there are things I can do, and I do it, and I do it to the best of my ability. So therefore, I would say, for example, if someone's in a wheelchair, perhaps, but you can write, you're a good writer, or you can speak clearly, you can articulate well, then use that, go with that. I mean, I'm limited in various ways physically, but I've managed to complete a degree and go from point A to point B at a very, very big university. So, I mean, gosh, and honestly, it's through God's grace. And I come from a very religious background, so obviously that gave me that strength to pursue whatever I put my mind to.
That is absolutely awesome. You see, guys, I told you she's a feisty lady. She knows what she wants, and she's awesome. Thank you very much, Taryn, for being with us and for enlightening us so gracefully. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I trust what I have engaged with will be helpful to someone else, and also to fulfill that that lost or that emptiness maybe someone is feeling at this point.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.